только его. Думаю, что он эти поздравления, конечно же, услышит, но и, конечно, персонально Гаджи Муслимовича Гаджиева и футбольный клуб «Амкар», которые сделали из совершенно неизвестного парня настоящего мастера. Звезда чемпионата России и теперь сборной Нигерии. Брайан Идову в одно касание. Да, не без помощи соперника. Там был небольшой рикошет, но выводит свою команду вперед. За считанные минуты.
All right, we are back again. Search for Uru Dynasty Mir. I have Mr. Kago. Kago. Sorry about that. Kago with us today. And we're going to chop it up in regards to, can Nigeria, affectionately known as Niger, can they win the World Cup? Is there a possibility that an African team could win the World Cup? Now, I'm going to say this. Do African teams have the talent to win the World Cup? Absolutely. But there's so much infighting. There's so much corruption in regards to the officials, the sports officials who oversee, I guess, football in Africa, that African teams cannot get out of their own way. But Mr. Kago, that Niger can win the World Cup. Why do you think they can win the World Cup this year?
Because
our next 2018, right?
Yeah, 2018 World Cup.
Yeah, why?
I mean, we're a great team. We went through the World Cup qualifications unbeaten. And, we're like a great team, and we just beat Argentina in a friendly.
Okay.
Argentina is like a top 5 ranked team. So that shows that Nigeria has a lot of potential.
Okay. You think now that Argentina, did they have because I know now Real Madrid and the other leagues are going on currently. So did Argentina have their A team at the friendly?
It was the A team, but Messi wasn't playing. But they had all their other stars.
But you gotta understand, Messi's like he plays a role. So
Messi can't Messi can't defend and score at the same time.
So do you think if Messi's playing in that game, do you think the outcome would have been different?
No, because Messi, whenever he plays, recently, he hasn't been scoring a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's been several games where Messi hasn't scored any goals playing with Argentina. Against Russia, Argentina played against Russia a few days before. Argentina played against Nigeria, and Messi scored no goals. Argentina barely qualified for the World Cup with Messi, and they haven't been in great form, Argentina.
Give us a rundown of the roster, the Nigerian roster, and I guess some of the big time players they have and where they're currently playing now.
We have Michael Obi. He's one of our midfielders. He used to play for this club called Chelsea, and that's in England, the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he got a new contract or whatever.
Okay.
So now he plays with one of these clubs in China.
Okay. Is this John Obi Michael? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in my opinion, he's in the discussion of being one of the greatest midfielders in the world today. But he doesn't get any recognition because he's Nigerian, he's African.
Right. So I'm guessing Ronaldo.
There's a lot of other players too.
So Ronaldo and Messi, are they considered strikers or what are they?
They're strikers. They're forwards, Ronaldo and Messi.
Okay. And I'm new to in America. You live in America. We call it soccer. So I'm new to it. What what role does each individual position play? So the midfielder does what? I know the striker just.
There's 2 types of midfielders. There's an attacking midfield who helps create opportunities to score.
Mm-hmm.
and there's the defense midfield, where like they defend players in the midfield
Mm-hmm.
and try to get interceptions and things of that nature.
Okay. What about who else is out there that you think? Who else is out
Yeah,
there?
we also have this great striker, Alex Iwobi.
Alex.
Yeah, Alex Iwobi. He
Okay, here we go.
plays for Arsenal in the Premier League.
Okay.
He scored 2 goals against Argentina.
Uh-huh.
2 goals against Argentina. So like he has a talent. He has a talent, man.
Yeah, he's young too. He's
to the World Cup win.
yeah, he's only 21. He's pretty young.
Yeah. And you know what? The funny thing, right after we beat Argentina, we somehow got in their same group in the World Cup.
Uh-huh.
People somehow randomly drew Argentina and Nigeria in the same World Cup group. And Nigeria and Argentina have been in the same World Cup group for like 5 out of like the last 6 World Cups. So, that's not a coincidence.
Yeah, let's see, who else do we got? Who else are some
Victor Moses.
notable players for the Super Eagles, right? That's what they're called?
Yeah, Super Eagles.
Yeah.
Victor Moses, he's like a playmaker type of player. I think he's like a right back, a right wing.
Okay.
He's a playmaker. He can score goals too. He's in the Premier League. He's playing against like the best players in the world in Europe. So he's definitely a big key in our Super Eagles team.
What about I'm looking at Kelechi Iheanacho?
Yeah. He's a striker. He's another one of our strikers.
Okay. And he plays in the Premier League too.
Yeah, but he doesn't get a lot of playing time. Like he's about to get traded from his team, or he's about to leave for another team.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get playing time there. A lot of African players don't get too much playing time.
Why is that? Is it because of talent or racism? Like, why is that, do you think?
I feel like they don't want the African players to become the stars in the Premier League.
Really?
Yeah. Like they don't want soccer to become a black man's sport at the end of the day.
Wow.
It really fears that also.
Now, wasn't your boy from Cameroon, what's his name?
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 of them. There's Drogba, and who's the other guy from Cameroon that's real good?
Boubacar?
I don't know, but aren't they doing pretty good in the Premier League, or at one time we're doing good at in the Premier League?
What player are you?
There's Drogba, and then there was another.
Oh yeah, Drogba. Yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like playing at a very high level, but he's getting older now.
Yeah, he's old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Drogba, he
isn't he from like the Ivory Coast? I think.
I'm sorry, I said Cameroon. Ivory Coast. I'm sorry, Ivory Coast. Yeah, Ivory Coast. I'm tripping. I don't know. I said Cameroon, but Cameroon has a pretty good soccer team too.
Yeah, they didn't make it to the World Cup.
Oh, they didn't. Wow, did Ivory Coast make it?
They're in the same World Cup qualifications as Nigeria. Like back in November, Nigeria, we beat them 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we thrashed Cameroon.
Wow. Now, me personally, I'm gonna be rooting for Senegal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for Nigeria first, but Senegal's in Africa, so I'm gonna give them love too. Senegal, they have a good chance to win the World Cup also. Like
really,
they're a great team. Their forward is Sadio Mane, one of the best strikers in the world. So they have a big chance of winning.
You said Sadio Mane?
Yes, and Senegal, they're ranked like 32 or 23 in the world right now. They have a high FIFA ranking. But Nigeria, we have a fucked up FIFA ranking. Our FIFA ranking is like 50. But that's because FIFA be tampering and shit. FIFA like lowered our ranking after we beat Argentina.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the African Player of the Year. Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, he's from Egypt.
Egypt, okay.
Yeah.
Now Egypt made it too, right?
Yeah, Egypt made it 2. I think Tunisia, Morocco.
Okay.
5 African teams made it, but only like the only Black African countries who made it were Nigeria and Senegal.
Okay. What happened to Ghana this year? Usually Ghana has
And Ghana, they haven't been too great within these last couple of years.
really.
Yeah.
Because I know they got the Boateng and some other guys. But I guess they're all getting old now.
Yeah, I remember last World Cup they drew with Germany.
Yeah. But Germany was
Yeah.
a good team. Did Germany win the
Yeah,
World
they're a
Cup?
great team. They won last World Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So you think Nigeria or Senegal could win the World Cup?
I'm very positive.
All right, say Nigel wins the World Cup. How do you think, because all the, I guess, we'll say drama that comes out of Nigeria from Boko Haram, the girls being at Niger Delta by Afra, do you think that will help unite Nigeria?
Yes. And I think it will help like unite Black people around the diaspora also.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll say this: if Nigeria wins the World Cup, I might just fly to Lagos for the celebration.
Yeah, because like Nigeria is a big soccer nation, so
Right.
yeah, big thing if Nigeria won the World Cup. And we definitely had the talent. Like last Olympics, the 2016 Olympics, we got bronze. Nigeria.
When did you guys get bronze?
2016 Olympics.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And a few of the players who were on that Olympic team are on this World Cup team, like Michael Obi. And
Didn't Senegal win the gold medal in 2016 or 2012 in Olympics or?
nah.
I know Senegal was in the I forgot what year. I know they made it to the Olympics, but I know usually the people bring their like their amateur squad usually to the Olympics, or they're under 18 or whatever it's under 20.
Under 23.
Yeah.
3 players can be over 23.
Okay. Okay.
Still, Nigeria did good.
All right. So what?
We also, Nigeria got gold in the Olympics in 1996. We got silver in 2008 also. So, like, FIFA knows Nigeria has the talent to win the World Cup. So, like, they lowered our FIFA rankings after we beat Argentina because they're using, that's like one of their tactics to discourage us from winning the World Cup. And they know like Nigeria could be like the first African nation to win it. Like we have a vast array of talent around the world in soccer. So FIFA like fears us.
Now let me ask you: are there any Nigerians? Because I know, for example, with Ghana, the Black Stars, one of the Boatengs plays for Germany. Do you guys say are there any Nigerian players that play for another nation that should be playing for Nigeria?
Well, the closest thing to that, I know we have two biracial guys on our team. Like there's a few players on the Nigerian team who are like part Nigerian, are born in a different country who play for Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ekong, Philip Ekong.
Okay.
He's like one of our defenders. He was born in Europe. He's like half Nigerian. I think he was born in the Netherlands. Balogun, he's from one of our other defenders.
Okay.
I forgot what country. I just know he's from Europe, and like his dad Nigerian.
Okay. So who does Nigeria? Who did they draw in the first round? Do you know?
We have Argentina
in the first round.
That's not a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Because Maradona, he's like one of the biggest soccer players of all time. He's from Argentina, and after Nigeria beat Argentina, Maradona was like angry about it, and he's a very close FIFA affiliate. So like, he was very angry that Argentina got beat by Nigeria. So I know like he told FIFA to put Argentina and Nigeria in the same World Cup group. I know it too. I think Messi was a part of it also.
Mhm.
Because he's like the biggest star in soccer right now, and he's from Argentina, so he could sway FIFA to put Nigeria and Argentina in the same group because they want their rematch against Nigeria. Argentina does. They want to reprove themselves because their ego got hurt after getting beat by an African team.
But Messi's gonna play this time, right?
Yeah, I think he was scared last time, to be honest.
No, but isn't he currently playing overseas right now? Like,
Yeah, he plays in Barcelona, Spain.
so you're saying he could have like left playing for Barcelona and played in the friendly?
Yeah, he already had a friendly a few days before Nigeria.
Oh,
He
really?
played against Russia, but he decided not to play against Nigeria because he quote unquote needed rest.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I don't think he wanted to play against Nigeria. Like there's like a stigma when like someone as big as Messi getting beat by an African team.
Uh huh.
That's a big stigma. And he knew Nigeria was playing well, so he was like, nah, let me just sit this one out. Even though it's quote unquote supposed to be rest, but because why would you play against Russia instead of Nigeria? And we all know Nigeria is a better team than Russia. So yeah, he was ducking that one out.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Me too.
Somebody in the chat room said they're gonna beat Argentina in the first round for sure. I hope so.
Yeah, I think Nigeria's gonna be group in the top seed. We have Argentina, Iceland, Croatia in that group.
Man,
They're the most talented team in our group.
hey, they're talking shit in the chat room. Turkey said, because I mean, it's hella black. You got on a black beanie, a black jacket.
It's a dark room. Hey, this is a green jacket.
Hella dark. Nah, the brother is cool. We're just chopping it up on Nigerian soccer. You know, hopefully they win the World Cup. I would love for them or Senegal to win the World Cup. So, you know.
Come on, man. If Nigeria wins the World Cup, they're gonna have to put us in FIFA 19, because they don't have us in the video game right now. That's funny.
Are there any African teams on the video game, on the FIFA games?
Yeah, but they put like Cameroon and Ivory Coast.
Okay.
They don't put the best African teams on there like Ghana or Nigeria, Senegal, the historical best African teams.
Okay.
FIFA shit.
Let me ask you this: has an African team ever won a World Cup or made it to the final?
Nah.
I mean, why is that? I would think Africans by now would dominate soccer.
Well, there's a couple reasons, man.
Go ahead.
One of our reasons is a lot of African players have an inferiority complex. When it comes, like, they see themselves as less than like the European players and Latin American players. So whenever we play against those European Latin American teams, a lot of Africans, they play with fear and with an inferiority complex.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cameroon, for example. Cameroon played great in the they won the African Cup of Nations.
Uh-huh.
They're playing real good in the African Cup of Nations. They're playing tight defense. They were aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to initiate offense. But over the summer, when they played in the FIFA Confederation Cup against like Germany, they played against Australia, they played against Chile, and they weren't playing well against the European and Latin American teams. They're playing with fear. The whole style of play changed. Like they were playing loose defense. They weren't making accurate passes. They were playing like completely opposite from what they were playing like in the African Cup of Nations in which they won.
Mm-hmm.
So psychology is a big deal.
Okay. Well, let's see if we got any.
It's also
Oh no, go ahead. I just want to see if we got any questions in the chat room. Yeah, with the people, Kago is predicting that Niger will beat Argentina in the first round with Messi, which would be a statement.
If they're our last game, I feel like Nigeria, we're definitely gonna beat Iceland and Croatia. Croatia is our first game. Iceland is our second game. Argentina is our third game.
Mm-hmm.
And Iceland and Croatia, they're European teams, and I don't think European teams can handle Nigeria's unique style. Like, we're too upbeat, we're too athletic,
What's
we're
the?
too fast for European teams.
I was gonna say, explain the unique style. Like, what do you mean by unique style?
Okay, so Nigerians, we typically play an African style of play, which is like athleticism, speed, physicality.
Mm-hmm.
But African style is typically bad, like on defense, and it's less technical.
Mm-hmm.
But this time around, Nigeria has the mobility and the physicality and the strength of the normal African style soccer. And now we have the same tactical and skill of the European teams.
Right.
Now we're a mixture between the African style and European style, and that's a deadly combination. Because now we got the good formations, good defense like the Europeans, and our passing is accurate like the Europeans, and mix that up with our typical African style, which we already have. It's a deadly combination, which these other teams aren't used to defending our style of play. Like, our counterattacks are amazing. Like, did you see it? Nigeria play against Argentina, how we played in that game?
No, I have to watch the full game.
Yeah, I sent you a link.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. What now let's talk about coaching. Now, I think Nigeria actually has an African coach, correct?
No, Nigeria has a white coach.
There was I don't know what team it was. I think in the World Cup or the Olympics last year, they had an African like an African team with an actual African coach.
Senegal does.
Senegal does, okay.
Yeah. They have a black coach, but Nigeria doesn't have a black coach.
Why?
Our coach is from like Germany.
Okay, so why is that?
Well, I know one of the reasons is Nigeria and a lot of other African countries, they feel like white players, since soccer is a European sport, they feel like European people have the best soccer mind and knowledge.
Okay.
And throughout the diaspora, you already know another reason is like a lot of black people around the world white worship.
Right.
Like, it's sad to say, but that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons also.
Right. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Let's see if we got any more questions in the chat room. Turkey says he can't stand soccer. Okay, WH Council wants to know what kind of style does Brazil have, if you know.
They play with a lot of flair. They play like upbeat and physical. They have more of their style is kind of similar to Nigerian style.
Okay.
I mean, have you ever seen like Europeans play soccer?
Yeah, I mean, but I really haven't. I really never analyzed it to determine what kind of style they are. I just kind of watch and see who's going to score.
Like, when you watch an African team play, you watch a European team play, you're going to see the difference. Like, European, they don't even run. They just pass the ball in formations, and it's very boring.
Okay.
In African style, like, we're always running and energetic, and we kick the ball in the air. We don't only pass the ball on the ground. Like, we do long balls, and yeah, like, you'll definitely see the difference if you like compare European soccer and African soccer.
Okay. What I forgot what question I was gonna ask. Why does USA suck so much? Like, why is our soccer team so sorry? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's funny. Like, I watched that game that we didn't qualify in.
Yeah, who do we lose to? Jamaica or Trinidad or something? Yeah.
It's Trinidad, and Lord, our goalie really dropped the ball that game. Like, both of those goals on USA when USA was playing. Like, the goalie should have. Those are easy goals to get from the goalie. The goalie should have did a much better job. And I guess we don't have the talent USA soccer. We need more players to play overseas in the United States.
Yeah, I tell people this, that once soccer could, I guess, reach or penetrate the inner city and black kids stop playing.
Yeah, black people need to play soccer.
Yeah, stop playing football, then in basketball and pick up a soccer ball or kick a soccer ball.
Black people can play soccer.
We'll start to notice. We'll start dominating that.
Yeah, whatever sport black people play, like we dominate that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we started to play basketball, we dominated basketball.
Right.
We started to play football, dominated football. We even dominated baseball at one point, but we left that sport.
Right.
So you already know if we start playing soccer, we can definitely dominate soccer. And maybe like Nigeria win the World Cup or African nation win the World Cup. I can get more black people in the United States to start to play soccer.
Play soccer, yeah.
And we can make our own leagues. And we can say, fuck the MLS. Black people, we can make our own leagues.
Uh-huh.
No more money in our pockets as black people. You know.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Let's see what we got going in the soccer. Yeah, because it's crazy. I mean, with football being a full contact sport, you know, we've been dealing with the CTE.
Yeah, concussions and
right, exactly. But still, you know, they're not shifting to playing soccer. You know, people aren't interested in it. So yeah, that's interesting.
You were saying we did good last World Cup. We did decent last World Cup, 2014 World Cup.
Well, that World Cup, we tied Ghana. Or did we lose to Ghana in 2014? Oh, that's right. Okay, so it was 2010 that we lost to Ghana.
Yeah. You would say we beat Ghana. You would say almost beat Portugal.
Mm.
And like we drew with Belgium or something. I'm not too sure. Either Belgium or Germany's.
Yeah. Now, does any of the like what Caribbean teams made it? Did Trinidad make it?
Oh no, none of the Caribbean teams makes the World Cup.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is Mexico in the World Cup? Did they make it?
Oh yeah, they made it.
Uh-huh. That's funny. He said none of the Trinidad teams made it. Our Caribbean teams made it. That's funny, man. But let's see, we got any more questions in the chat room. Oh, so somebody made a great point in the chat room. Now, France and England, are their teams predominantly black?
France has, I think most of France's players are black. Players are black, but England, they have a few black players in England, but England's team is mostly white.
Okay, I gotta look that up, man. To see the France soccer roster. Let's see here. You take a look at the squad. I'm guessing they're all coming from like Congo, Senegal.
Yeah, the French-speaking African countries.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But shoot, man, we'll go ahead and close out. I mean, you have the platform. Go ahead and I guess give your final case on why Niger will win the World Cup this year.
Like, we're grounded, man. We're very grounded. Like, especially after beating Argentina, which is a top 5 ranked team. I think they're like number 4 in the world. That gave Nigeria a lot of confidence.
Okay.
And yeah, after we beat them, FIFA lowered our ranking after we beat Argentina. And I feel like that's going to keep Nigeria grounded. It's going to keep Nigeria hungrier to win the World Cup. Like the fact that we have a low FIFA ranking.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to keep us hungry and our head forward straight. And like, it's really a mental game at the end of the day. But I'm the only thing I'm really worried about in the World Cup with Nigeria playing is the refereeing. Because the refs, a lot of times, they're racist against African teams.
Right.
Like last World Cup, Nigeria made to the round of 16. We played against France, and the ref like basically gave France the game. Like France was supposed to get like 2 red cards, and Nigeria was supposed to get like a couple penalty kicks, but it was an American ref, and France ended up winning. So a lot of times it's the refereeing that fucked over African teams. A lot of times they're biased. These refs.
Yeah, so Nita Bonita said African countries won't win the World Cup anytime soon because African teams are run the same way African countries are run, with indifference and corruption. I made that point when we first started.
I mean,
Nigeria is king for that. Go ahead.
Nigeria, we used to have a lot of payment problems. Like a couple of our coaches, they quit because they weren't getting paid.
Right.
A lot of times players go on strike from the team because they're not getting paid. But this time around, Nigeria made sure those incidences don't occur. Because when there's like that much chaos surrounding the team, it takes away focus for the player to play and win. So Nigeria, we're trying to improve in that area.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Because again, if they win,
like we got one of those situations in the 2016 Olympics. Like Nigeria didn't have enough money to travel and get food and whatever. Some players and the team had to donate to the hotel and breakfast, and everything was so disorganized with our Olympic team, Nigeria. Late payments, things of that nature. So we learned from the past, our team, and we're definitely improving. We know what it takes to win a World Cup. And one of the important things we need to win the World Cup in Nigeria is good management.
All right, cool. Well, Congo. All right, Mr. Congo, how can people contact you to reach out?
They can go on my blog.
What's your blog? Let me go ahead and put it in.
livinglifeblack.wordpress.com.
Say it one more time.
livinglifeblack.wordpress.com.
livinglifeblack.wordpress.com. Cool. Okay. All right, perfect. There you go. Well, all right, brother. We appreciate it. Make sure you guys, if you're new to the chat room, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share the videos. Make sure you go to Search for Uhuru on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Also go to searchforuhuru.com, dynasamira.com, and amazon.com. Please purchase a book and support. Till next time, hopefully Nigeria or Senegal or one of the African teams win a World Cup. Peace.